Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are student from EDIE 2501, Fiqh Usrah and Muamalat SECTION1 from group 7. So for the innovation project, our group would like to introduce our product, which is Bingo X UsrahMuamalat. So our group consists of 4 members, which are firstly Sister Hakimah binti Husin alias Norman. Next is me, Izzati Atika binti Ahmad Husni. Next, Sister Nurul Hazwin Aimi binti Arba'i. And lastly, Sister Rashikatul Huda binti Ramli. Moving on to the problem statement. So this subject, Fiqh Usrah and Muamalat, is one of the branches from Islamic jurisprudence which was included as academic syllabus in Islamic education, mostly at the higher institution. So generally, the reality of Islamic education has been recognized that to be experiencing the setback and the underdevelopment as to fulfill the needs of the 21st century. So we can see that the reality of Islamic education at this present time suffer from the great extent from the centuries of stagnation. As we can see that the methods of memorization, teachers-oriented, the imitation and lack of the creativity has been dominate the Islamic pedagogy for a long time. As the result, the Islamic education has been criticized by the community as not providing the relevant education to the Muslim society. Therefore, there is the urgency for innovating the Islamic to innovate the teaching and learning strategies and tactics in order to achieve the education needs and goal. Therefore, our group would like to propose this project to create the Bingo X UsrahMuamalat in order to cater to this issue.
In the field of education, the application of game in learning process does have its own benefits. It encourages students to be an active learner by participating in the game itself. And it also provides application-based learning content where the students are required to solve the game by solving real problems based on certain topics. Other than that, applying game in education help develop the students' competitive mindset, and it creates a fun and attractive way of learning where it triggers students' enthusiasm and motivation to win the game as well as gain something from it.
So there are several objectives of this project. Firstly, to create an innovative platform to enhance the student knowledge and understanding in Fiqh Usrah and Muamalat subject. Second is to improve the critical thinking skill and problem solving skill as the student can apply the knowledge both theoretically and practically based on situation while playing the game. Next, it can establish the self-independence learning among the student as it can train the student to be independent while develop the knowledge. And lastly, it can make the learning process more fun and engaging as the student will not feel bored or pressure while seeking the knowledge.
Description of the idea is that the game is named as Bingo X Usrah Muamalat because it is focusing on both topic of Fiqh Usrah and Fiqh Muamalat. Furthermore, the idea of implementing Bingo game as an innovation project was adopted from program study Pendidikan Guru Sekolah Dasar Universiti Muhammadiyah Makassar, Indonesia. It applies the bingo game to create active learning model in improving the learning results of Indonesian students. Moreover, the game originates from Italy and then becoming a children's game called Lotto in 1778. In innovating the idea, it was gone under a few processes. Firstly, it was taken from Fiqh Usrah and Fiqh Muamalat books as our references, and then we visualized the idea and its concept on Canva. After that, we create 25 question items consist of facts and real-based situation problem. Lastly, the Bingo project has come through that helps in deepening students' thinking and reasoning skills.
The question now, how do we play the game? Okay, first, this game involves only a teacher as the game host and also few students as players. And the ideal number of players is about 3 to 5 players only. Okay, next, to play the game, the players will need a bingo card which prepared by the game host beforehand and will be distributed to them by the host. And they also need a marker or a pen or a pencil to mark off numbers. And the game host will need an answer scheme to refer to. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, to start the game, the host first will distribute the bingo card to each player, and then each player will need to write number 1 until 25 in each cell or box in the bingo card according to their own way or strategy, or maybe just randomly. Okay, then a player is required to choose a number from the bingo card that he or she would like to mark off. After that, the host will read out the question based on the requested number, and all players are required to answer the same question individually. Then, the answer will be evaluated by the host. Okay, if the player can answer the question correctly, then she or he can mark off the number. If not, they are prohibited to mark off the number. Okay, so at the end of the game, players who first get a full line, a straight line, either diagonal or horizontal or vertical, they can shout bingo, and it's the end of the game as we already have a winner. Okay, last but not least, our winner, of course, will get a reward. And now, let us see how do we play the game in class.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we will play a game, bingo, current topics, Fiqh Usrah and Muamalat. So first player, number 3. So the question for number 3 is, what is the hukum of having a walimah? Sunnah muakkad. Okay, so all of you got it correct. So all of you can follow the Prophet presentation of the time. What kind of wadiah is this? Take your time. Yes, Lawana. Yeah, Lawana. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, Lawana. Okay, so the answer is yeah, Lawana. So ayat ini adalah yang harus dilakukan. It's nothing because you will next player. Ayat 13. Okay, question for number 13. Shamsu is married to Iraq. His second wife, who is a virgin. How long should he stay with her at the beginning of their marriage? 7 nights. Okay, so all of you get it correct and all of you have the number. Bingo! Bingo! Congratulations, Rahim. So we have a winner, and here is the reward for you.
Next, let's move on to the contribution. First, it can be used as assessment tools and also adaptable for blended learning. It can help in evaluating students' understanding about all topics that they have learned throughout the years or semester. For teachers, rather than giving a normal assessment such as quiz or test, why not try this innovation as your new method of assessing the students? Other than that, it is also suitable to be used in blended learning. Students can be in the class face-to-face, but the materials that is needed, which are the bingo cards and also the answer scheme, can be opened through the mobile phone and also tablets. Secondly, It can help the students to relate what they learn into real situation. The students might find it hard to relate what they learn in class into the daily life. So, the situation-based question that has been created by my teammates will help them to relate and with that they can practice it in their daily life. The third point, introducing the future teachers to new activities and ideas for student-centered learning. This innovation is more focused or focusing on students' understanding and development. It will let the students to explore the question that was given to them by themselves without the help from the teachers. So they need to find the answers uh, and try to relate their understanding with the situation given. And for the last point, it can help the students to do revision in a fun way. So rather than reading thick books or notes, they might find it boring for some students. So this bingo at Usrah X Muamalat will help them to recall what they have learned in class while creating bonding with their friends. Next is the future potential for this innovation project. Bingo Usrah and Muamalat is an Islamic games product that can be enjoyed by all. It is highly recommended for high school and university students that take this subject. However, other people can also enjoy this game. Secondly, teaching and learning resources for the 21st century. 21st century learning refers to the developing learning, literacy, and also life skills as part of the classroom experience. As you can see, this Bingo Usrah X Muamalat helps in developing the critical thinking, collaboration, and also communication between the teachers and classmates. Last but not least, this innovation is environmentally friendly and long-lasting, as the nature of the materials for this innovation is either to be printed and laminated or they can use it online by opening at their tablets or phones. So we believe it can sustain the environment and can help in reducing the use of paper. So that's all from us. We hope that the innovation project Bingo Usrah X Muamalat will give a lot of benefits to the students and also to the teachers. So that's all from us. Thank you so much. Hashtag Bingo Usrah X Muamalat.